Hello, it's day 108, and I want to talk about cheat days. What a weird concept, right? So, the whole idea is you make yourself a diet, you have it all planned out how much you can eat, when you can eat, what you can eat. But then one day of the week, one day, you just decide you're going to throw it all out and eat whatever the hell you want. The intuitive eaters will tell you that that is a really unhealthy mindset. And I agree. I agree because that is a mindset that I was in for a very long time when I was younger. When I was calorie counting very heavily back in the day, I would do really, really well 6 days of the week. But then on Friday, that would be my binge day. I would throw it all out, and on Fridays, I would just eat whatever I want, however much I wanted. And I ended up eating a lot on Fridays, making myself sick. I would eat so much that the next day, like a lot of times, I would be sick, like physically sick. I would throw up. And if you're somebody who's struggling with your weight, if you're following along with me day by day, like throughout this year, like I suspect that that's something that a lot of dieters have dealt with in their life. Like the idea of having to go all out on a cheat day because you might not be able to in the future. Intuitive eating tells you not to do that. Intuitive eating tells you that you should eat what you want in the moment. You should feel your hunger, eat what you're craving in the moment, and then respect your fullness when you feel full. And I don't know, I've been reading that intuitive eating book. That's something I really wish intuitive eating would work for me. I Intuitive eating, now that I'm really getting into that book, it sounds like something that I would it sounds like what I've always wanted to do, right? Just be a normal person, feel hunger like a normal person, eat like a normal person. It's what I've always wanted. And today I had a weird sort of breakthrough. So I'm still on vacation, so I woke up late, I had a very light breakfast, I went to the gym, and I worked out pretty hard for about an hour. And then when I got done working out, I was hungry. I actually felt hunger. For those of you who feel hunger normally, that's like, so what, big deal. But for me, I don't really feel hunger. I don't know. I do, but I don't. But I was hungry. I felt hungry after working out today. Like, wow, what an achievement. But I did, okay? And I asked myself, as an intuitive eater would, what am I craving? And I wanted Mountain Dew and candy. So I went and I was like, you know what, whatever, let's just do it. I ate Mountain Dew and candy. But then, strangely enough, when you tell yourself that it's okay to eat it, you want to eat less of it. It's so counterproductive. It's so counterintuitive. Like, I didn't feel the need to binge on like bags and bags and bags of candy because I had given myself permission, like I'm on vacation, I haven't had lunch, I ate a very small breakfast. It's okay to eat the candy. And I did. And I'm not really feeling guilty about it. And because I ate a little bit of candy but then went back to my normal eating today, I don't feel sick right now like I normally would if I had had a so-called cheat day. So it was kind of a cheat day, but also kind of not a cheat day. I feel like I'm explaining this really badly. I feel like if you're following along with me in the hopes that you're going to be getting advice, or, I don't know, if you're just using me as a benchmark to your own diet, I don't know, is that something that you've ever felt? That, like, the desperation to just overeat because you've given yourself permission to because it's a cheat day? I mean, let's face it, I'm not a normal person. Like, look at my burn pile behind me. Who films a YouTube video in front of a burn pile? I do, okay? Don't judge me. Today was a weird success. It was a weird success because I failed, but in failing on my diet, I stumbled into a success. I'm still not entirely sure if intuitive eating is something I'm going to try continually, but it's something that I think I'm glad I revisited that book. I'm glad I revisited that book because I don't think I would have had the kind of day today that I had if I hadn't have revisited that book.